A calculated assault. Russia's strategic targeting of Ukraine's food supply infrastructure. Amid the fog of conflict, Russia's concentrated offensive on Ukrainian ports on the Danube River has broader global ramifications. Executed a day ahead of a crucial meeting between Russian President Vladimir Putin and his Turkish counterpart Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The intention behind targeting food export hubs seems clear and strategic. The fallout of the assault has immediate regional implications. 2 individuals were reportedly injured and key port facilities set aflame, though Ukrainian forces claim success in downing 22 out of the 25 drones used in the blitz. The damage to the port could hinder essential food exports. Russia's statement, affirming the targeting of fuel storage facilities in the port of Reni meant for Ukrainian military use, reveals a double objective, hindering military logistics and disrupting food supply chains. The geographical proximity of the strike to NATO member Romania has naturally drawn international attention. While Romania has vehemently denounced the aggression, it assured that there was no immediate threat to its territorial integrity. However, the fact that a NATO bordering nation felt compelled to comment indicates the delicacy of the situation and its broader geopolitical implications. Andriy Yermak, an aide to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, pulled no punches in his assessment. He interprets Moscow's move as an attempt to instigate a global food crisis, leveraging Ukraine's crucial position in the world food supply chain. This perspective gains weight when one considers the breakdown of a crucial deal in July. The agreement had ensured that Ukrainian ships could sidestep Russian obstructions in the Black Sea, safely navigating through to Turkey's Bosphorus Strait and further accessing global markets. The dissolution of this pact has already seen a ripple effect, pushing global food prices upwards and amplifying concerns about food scarcity in impoverished nations. As world leaders scramble to address the consequences, the situation underscores the intricate interplay between regional conflicts and global dynamics. The recent strikes are not just about military strategy. They serve as a stark reminder of how pivotal Ukraine is in the world's food ecosystems. The world watches closely as the potential for a larger global crisis looms amidst an already volatile conflict. The East erupts, persistent combat in Ukraine's eastern regions of Donetsk and Kharkiv. The eastern regions of Donetsk and Kharkiv are once again thrust into the limelight as relentless clashes between Russian and Ukrainian forces escalate, painting a dire portrait of the already beleaguered region. Sunday's reports from Ilya Yevlash, the spokesperson for the Ukrainian armed forces, paint a vivid picture of the battleground, a territory the Ukrainian military has now coined the Kupiansk-Liman sector, referencing 2 prominent urban centers in the heart of the conflict. Evidently, Russia seems intent on reinforcing its position, pouring thousands of troops into the region to parry Ukraine's aggressive countermeasures. The gravity of the situation is profoundly evident in the civilian domain. The magnitude of hostilities around Kupiansk has reached such a peak that local inhabitants, already weary from persistent conflict, find themselves fleeing their homes, seeking refuge from the escalating warfare. Yevlash's account sheds light on Russia's strategic inclinations. In a span of just one day, Russian forces reportedly unleashed a barrage of artillery fire on Ukrainian positions, numbering up to 570 separate shellings. Moreover, they have leveraged aerial prowess in their offenses. Disturbingly, the village of Novorohorivka in Luhansk, positioned just at the fringes of Kharkiv, appears to be their focal point. Yevlash interprets this concentrated effort as an attempt by Russian forces to strategize a path through Ukraine's defensive lines, possibly exploiting elevated terrains in Novorohorivka to their tactical advantage. Despite the intense aggression, the Ukrainian side appears resolute and defiant. In the past day alone, they reportedly repelled 5 separate Russian assaults. Furthermore, according to Yevlash, the cost to the Russian side was significant, with an alleged toll of 126 Russian soldiers, alongside the destruction of 7 drones, a field ammo depot, and a vehicle. This unabating conflict concentrated in the eastern regions of Ukraine, underscores the broader strategic importance of this area in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. As both nations grapple for control and dominance, the residents of Donetsk and Kharkiv remain caught in a tumultuous crossfire. Their futures uncertain in the face of sustained hostility. Ministry reshuffle. Zelensky dismisses Reznikov amidst defense ministry controversies in a strategic move emblematic of Ukraine's ongoing political and military challenges. President Volodymyr Zelensky has announced the removal of Defense Minister Alexei Reznikov as Ukraine grapples with the prolonged conflict against Russia. Now in its 19th month, Zelensky emphasized the need for new approaches to navigate the country's defense complexities. Alexei Reznikov has served through more than 550 intense days of full-fledged warfare, Zelensky noted, acknowledging the minister's tenure during these turbulent times. Yet, the decision to replace Reznikov points towards larger issues brewing within the defense ministry. With Reznikov's seat vacated, Zelensky has quickly moved to propose a successor, Rustem Umerov, a former People's Deputy of Ukraine. Zelensky's endorsement was clear as he praised Umerov's credentials, emphasizing the legislature's familiarity with him. Mr. Umerov needs no further introduction. Zelensky affirmed, expressing optimism for the Verkhovna Rada's support in ratifying the appointment. Reznikov's dismissal, however, doesn't seem solely tied to military strategy or the conflict with Russia. It also emerges amidst a backdrop of controversies engulfing the defense ministry. Several corruption scandals linked to the ministry have tainted its reputation. While Reznikov remains untouched by direct allegations, the shadow of these controversies has inevitably cast a pall over his leadership, affecting his association with the ministry's integrity. President Zelensky's political trajectory has been steeped in promises of anti-corruption reforms. The ambitious leader has long heralded his vision for a transparent, accountable government, a key component in Ukraine's aspirations for membership in elite international bodies such as NATO and the European Union. And with Reznikov's removal, Zelensky's anti-corruption stance becomes even more pronounced, signaling his commitment to the promises made during his electoral campaign. And a further testament to his dedication, the arrest of one of Ukraine's most influential oligarchs, Ihor Kolomoisky, on fraud allegations underscores Zelensky's fervor to cleanse the nation's political landscape. As a prominent backer of Zelensky, Kolomoisky's arrest serves as a stark reminder that the president's fight against corruption remains nonpartisan and unwavering.